here it is.
Zykle.
Ah, shit, boy! It works! It fucking works. Let's check it out. Ooh. There's absolutely nothing here. Hello, Commanders. Recently I was scrolling through Reddit and I came across a very clever post of a find by commanders who wish to remain anonymous. Apparently they found the location of the Darkwheel Station. Let me show you how. Our galaxy has many systems that are locked behind a permit. Some are obtainable, others are not. Some have nice benefits to them, others are useless. There are three types. You have Pilot Federation permits, which you can obtain, unknown permits, which are unobtainable, and security permits. There are only two of these in the galaxy, and they are also unobtainable. Even if you don't have a permit that you want, but you still wish to check out the system, you can usually buy the data in order to be able to view it. You can only buy data while docked, so many permit-locked systems were out of reach. But now that we have mobile landing pads, everything changed. Just park your carrier within 20 light years of a permit-locked system and you can buy the data. Note that this is an obvious glitch and probably will get patched. Most systems are scannable this way, but not all. Anyway, we now have the data for every inhabited permit-locked system. The commanders who found all this believe that this data archive is the final piece of evidence needed to pinpoint the location of the Darkwheel Station. Let me explain. The theory comes down to three main points that each narrow down the possible locations. If we are looking for a hidden station, what clues do we have? In 3302, I believe, Jack Station attempted to jump towards Beagle Point, but due to a massive amount of Thargoid sensors being sold there, he had a mess jump. Back in the day, Thargoid commodities used to damage stations and cause malfunctions. So eventually nobody knew where he was, so Frontier had planned a way for us to find him by putting together like transmissions that he sent out. But he was eventually found by a commander who simply let his population filter on while checking out the nebula. This random, unexplored system displayed an economy, a population, and an allegiance. There is no lore justification for how the galaxy map would somehow know Jack's location at the time. This suggests that there is an in-game limitation that you cannot hide evidence of a station's presence on the galaxy map. So the Darkwheel Station should be subject to the same exact limitations. No? So our first point is, if the Darkwheel Station exists, the discovery of the Jack Station suggests that the Darkwheel Station must be present in a system that reports an allegiance and an economy to the minimum to the galaxy map. This means that we can now ignore systems listed as uninhabited. The Codex tells us that it is futile to attempt to contact the Darkwheel of one's own initiative. However, it is they who always initiate contact, initially in disguise, revealing their true identity once a suitable test of courage and skill has been discreetly administered and passed. This implies that you cannot simply stumble across the station. It is futile. You have to go through these tests, at which point the station is revealed to you as proof of their identity. Now, how would FDev implement that? A permit, granted on completion of the tests, is ideal choice. Anything else would run into problems with multiplayer instancing, such as winging people in or traveling to the station instance in real space, but permits cannot be shared. If we assume that finding the Darkwheel is the first step on the plan to finding Raxxla, then this would fit in with Frontier's previous comments about it being a journey that everyone must take for themselves.
Where is Rax?
Well, it's in the Milky Way, but I can't tell you where at this stage. It's a journey that everyone has to travel for themselves.
You can't just read the location online and go there. You have to pass the tests. So our second point is, Information from Frontier and the Codex suggests that the Darkwheel Station is very likely to be located within a permit lock system, and that obtaining the permit is a reward for passing the tests and being invited. The Codex also tells us that the Darkwheel Station is rumored to be around the 8th moon of a gas giant. So that will be our third point. The system where the Darkwheel Station is located must contain a gas giant with at least 8 moons. Each of these points help us narrow down the search, and with the archive of permit maps, we have all the information we need to apply each point. Points 1 and 2 together, narrowing down to permit-locked, inhabited systems. There are 6. Let's see if they fit the description. First one has a single planet, no gas giants or moons. Second has a single planet, no gas giants or moons. Third contains a number of gas giants, but none with 8 moons. Fourth has 2 planets, no gas giants or moons. Fifth can be disregarded here, as we know its purpose already. It is the site of the megaship Overlook, HQ of the Black Flight organization. Now the sixth has a gas giant with 8 moons. Can this be it? LFT-509 is the only system in the galaxy to satisfy all 3 points. If all the 3 points are true, this is the location of the Darkwheel Station. Obviously, for this theory to be proven, we would have to be able to see the station on the map. The fact that we can't, and yet the galaxy map shows signs of there being a station present, leads us to one of the 2 possibilities. The Darkwheel Station is present in LFT-05, but the unique mechanic is in place to hide it from the system map. That way, even when you arrive, you still have to seek out the station. Or, Darkwheel Station is only partially implemented in the game. Signs of its planned properties remain in the game, but it was never truly added. There has to be a station there in some form for Galaxy Map to report the economy and allegiance that it does. LFT-509 fits all 3 points for the Darkwheel Station. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll also leave a link to the original Reddit post in the description. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and take care. Yeah, guys, while finishing up this video, I was told that this glitch for buying data is already fixed, so we cannot buy permit log data anymore. But yet we have all the facts, and all the 3 points are still true.